Hi, my name is Mike Theiss. I teach my face-to-face classes at the University of Wisconsin Marathon campus, and I also teach for the University of Wisconsin online campus. I will be working with you in an application called Access. We're going to take a look at a very basic coverage of the design view in the tables. The design view is very, very important. We have a data sheet view that we're looking at right now. I'm going to do a right mouse click on the tab and I'm going to design view. Now I have in design view, okay, I have, you can see part of the field properties area that we talked about a little bit in an earlier video, and we can see the actual area here in the tables where the fields are created. Okay, please note when it comes to, and I'm going to click on contact title here, okay, how the field name is put together. I am just typing. It's in this cell. If I have a word like contact title, I'm not going to be using spaces. In the language of the computer, spaces are irrelevant, so it's been common practice, kind of a tradition, to use this camel case syntax, the way we put together the field name, where I have, okay, the first letter of the word contact is in uppercase. Then I have the rest of the word in lowercase. The next word, because it's a two-word field name, the first character in the word is uppercase. For the human beings, it helps you get a feel for what this field name means. It's descriptive. Contact title really can only mean one thing. The same syntax, the same rationale, if we will, is used in the contact name field. Uppercase C, uppercase N, the rest of the alphanumeric characters, the rest of the text are in lowercase. The human beings can relate to this and still get a feel for what data is going to be in a specific container. These containers for contact name will just have a name in it. Now that takes us over to a different column here. And I'm kind of moving here to the right, the data type. When you're putting together your table, you should put a lot of thought into the table ahead of time. You know you have a collection of tables over here. Each one of these tables is collecting data, okay? There's records inside each one of these tables, more or less in each one. I expect in the customers table to see fields, okay, that have to do with the customers. If I go to an employees table, I expect to see fields, containers named that have to do with employee data that I want to collect. If I go to the orders table, okay, I expect to see, go to design view here, fields that have to do with orders. There may be more or less fields. I'm going to go back to customers and I'm still in design view. Different tables, different fields in the tables will contain different types of data. This is text. In my orders field here, everything is text. Okay? If I go to my employees table, I'm going to bring it up, go to design view. Okay? I have text and I have some fields right here that are date and time. I have a field here where it automatically numbers a record. Go back to my customers, okay? Everything is text. If I go to my order field, I have a whole collection of different types of data that I can be working with. And this is important as you move along, that you realize there are different data text. I have a number here. I can do math on numbers, okay? I can do math on currency. They're actually values. They might be formatted a little different, but I can do math on them. I can do math on dates and times. I can see how old an order is, how old the invoice is, okay? I can have an aging report come because of this. You're going to have to make sure that you get comfortable with the data types that you'll use. We are only going to be using, I'll open up the whole list of them here, text, memo, maybe, yeah, we'll use memo, number, date, time, currency, the auto number. You might use yes or no. The rest of these we're not really using, but there are different data types. Now the other thing I want to go in here and just catch here is the descriptions. These are the descriptions having to do with the fields. These descriptions show up in the bottom left-hand corner of your desktop when you're working with Access. So it kind of helps the end users. Now, way at the bottom here, can I get my, I am looking at a part of the field properties. Only in design view do you see the field properties. And depending on the data type, okay, there might be different field properties. Okay, you can have up to 255 for the size of the field, okay, but maybe you don't need that much. Maybe we don't want to use that kind of space. Maybe we're going to limit it. You can do some formatting, if I remember correctly. Let's see here, orders, employees. Look, I just clicked on the employees tab up above. Please note the different field properties. It's a different entity, okay? I'm working with a different collection, a different type of data, so the properties are a little different. You will learn these as you get used to working with and in the Access database. You'll be doing some hands-on. You'll see some stuff in the text where they just get you basically started into working in these areas, okay, of what these mean. There's literally dozens of scenarios that you can go through. I'm going to open up format here. Didn't really work the way I wanted to, so I'm not going to worry about format there. I just want to make sure that you realize you have to focus on doing some hands-on in design view so that the design of your table, okay, the design in your table will be useful as you move along and as you do some other procedures in the Access database creation. How we design these tables, how we set up and design the fields within the tables will affect how we can do our querying later on. And that's going to be a little different video. Okay? Do some of the hands-on and have a good day.